optometry instruments are used to diagnose eye conditions objectively and subjectively. The devices used to practice optometry have advanced significantly over the last few decades, and they now provide some advantages to people in their daily lives. A range of equipment is used to perform eye exams and identify patients with various visual issues. Millions of people's lives have been greatly improved as a result of this equipment's advancement over time. With these tools, new developments are continuously being produced, and it is amazing how far we have come. These are the following instruments that I may use for practicing optometry. Ophthalmic trial lens set. It is a primary instrument used for objective and subjective refraction. It is also used for identifying the lens and is composed of ophthalmic diagnosis lenses, including trial frames and other accessories. Direct ophthalmoscope. Used by an optometrist or medical doctors to view or to see the posterior portion of the eye. Indirect ophthalmoscope. It is also used by a professional doctor to have a much wider view than a direct ophthalmoscope. With this instrument, the images you perceive are inverted. Retinoscope. Used for objective refraction by determining the power of the crystalline lens using its reflection. Ophthalmoscope, retinoscope set, or OR set. It is a combination of an ophthalmoscope and a retinoscope.
Ophthalmoscope otoscope set. The otoscope is used by professional physicians and otorhinolaryngologists.
Phoropter head. Used for objective and subjective procedure to find out the grade of the eye. Its old term is phoropter.
Phoropter with ophthalmic chair set. It is where patients are diagnosed by an optometrist.
Slit lamp or biomicroscope. Used to magnify the actual view of the anterior and posterior portions of the eye. It is also used for assessing contact lenses. Keratometer or ophthalmometer. It is used to determine and measure the curvature of the cornea. It is also derived from the flaccid disc. Flaccid disc. Used to assess the shape of the anterior surface of the cornea. Autorefractometer or autorefractokeratometer helps in the automated assessment of refraction and in determining the cylindrical power of the cornea. Corneal topographer is a special photography technique that maps the surface of the clear front window of the eye, which is the cornea. Color vision tester includes Farnsworth D15 test. Test quickly and easily screen for red-green color deficiencies or deuteranopia by asking subjects to separate 15 color discs.
Ishihara test plates, a test for color blindness in which the subject is asked to distinguish numbers or pathways printed in color spots on a background of spots of a different color.
Visual field tester includes perimeter, used to check the visual field function and for fast testing of the field of vision. Tangent screen, usually used to detect brain or nerve problems. This exam creates a map of your central 30 degrees of vision. Amsler grid. It is a tool that is used even at home to test your eyes for vision problems. A test for about 12 to 14 inches away. Contrast sensitivity tester. It measures the least amount of contrast needed to detect a visual stimulus and give us a more complete quantization of patient visual capabilities. Stereopsis test, used by ophthalmologists and optometrists to get an overall picture of the vision and used to detect strabismus, amblyopia, and other abnormalities of the visual system in children. Titmus fly stereopsis test, to detect stereopsis, the ability to perceive depth, and thus to identify conditions where stereopsis is active. Example, amblyopia. Interpupillary distance. It is used to properly align the center of your eyeglasses lenses with the center of your eyes. Visual acuity test charts, used to determine the smallest letters you can read on a standardized chart. Snellen chart is an eye chart that can be used to measure visual acuity. named after the Dutch ophthalmologist Herman Snellen, who developed the chart in 1862. Logmar chart or logarithm of the minimum angle of resolution chart. It is a chart consisting of rows of letters that are used by ophthalmologists, orthoptists, optometrists, and vision scientists to estimate visual acuity. The chart was developed at the National Vision Research Institute of Australia in 1976. Lens meter or lensometer. It is an instrument used to verify the prescription of eyeglasses or spectacles. Optical lab edging machine. A machine milling irregular shapes and making templates and patterns of the lenses. Ophthalmic lens tester. Includes UV tester. It is a tool capable of measuring the exposure of ultraviolet light passing through a lens. Photochromic or transition tester. Used to automatically test photochromic lenses, including a spectrophotometer and activation lamp. To conclude, these are the tools or equipment used for practicing optometry, especially by the professional doctors like ophthalmologists, orthoptists, and optometrists to diagnose eye refractive error, eye anomaly, eye diseases, and other eye conditions.